Kristen Ray. Give me a second. I'm going to try to go live also on Instagram. They gave us the option. Okay, there it is. Mute it. Doesn't it mute it? Shoot. All right, hopefully, all right, I think it's still there. Okay, hopefully it's still live on Instagram. I got rid of the tab, but it looks like it is. So if anybody comes in the comment section, let me know. If you see me live on Instagram, please. It'll be the first time I'm ever doing it. I'm not going to check. But anyway, so this is a special episode of Whose Side Are You On? That's not Whose Side Are You On. I just wanted to cover Southern Hospitality because I love this show. And if you guys haven't heard me talk about it, I promise you that it is the new Vanderpump Rules. It is Vanderpump Rules to a T. It has everything like that the early Vanderpump had, okay? I mean, like, hey, Terry. You see you on YouTube, okay? Hey, beautiful, Money Grace. I'm supposed to be live on Instagram. I can't tell if I am or not. I don't want to get out of this. I don't want to get out of my thing. But if you guys see me live on Instagram, you know. But anyway, if you guys, thank you for being here, by the way, because like I said, this is just a normal Tuesday that I usually wouldn't be here. But I wanted to cover Southern Hospitality, and I missed yesterday, you know, because it was Christmas. So I hope everybody had a good holiday. And also, it's New Year's week, so I don't know if, I guess next Monday I might not be here either. I don't know. It's New Year's Day. I don't really do anything on New Year's Eve. But anyway, I hope everybody had a nice holiday so far, whenever you celebrate. Also, if you are, oh, you're sick, oh, thank you for listening, Money Grace. If I do put this over on the podcast side, please just understand that I have a live chat going. It's not my normal day to do this, but it is Southern Hospitality. And you guys who don't understand, if you like Vanderpump Rules, or you didn't even
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh Siri, I'm not talking to you. Did you hear Siri? I do look cute and cozy tonight. Like my sweater. I like my sweater. I didn't like it at first, but yeah, I do. Thank you. So this is just, I'm telling you, okay, Southern Hospitality, it reminds me of Vanderpump. If you watch Southern Charm, then you know who Leva Bonaparte is, right? She came to the group like a couple years ago, but she owns Republic. She owns Bourbon and Bubbles. She owns like a bunch of restaurants in South Charleston, in Southern Charleston, right? Also, she employs a bunch of 20-year-olds for dating and who get hired and fired, and she's like really close to them, and it's just like Lisa Vanderpump all over again. There's a Schwartz and a Katie on the show who cheat on each other, and then they get like their friends are like sticking up for it. It's literally Jax and Sandoval all over again. And I'm telling you, so it's already in season 2. Last year was basically like the introduction to everybody, and when I realized that they all came back and that they were all entangled into like entanglement thing, I was like, oh my god! I watched it. I was like, they're all back. Like, I'm going to introduce you to the characters, and then I'll get you caught up on the seasons. And let me see. There. Yeah. So I'm obsessed with it. Well, tonight, I think it's tonight. Tonight is the 4th episode. But you can watch season 2 and get caught up pretty quick. And plus, I'll get you caught up. Oh, who's sick too? Oh, is Money Grace you're sick? What's wrong? What happened? Like, my mom has a bad cold too. It was crazy. I didn't even I saw my parents. My mom had a cold and like a fever and stuff. And I was like, I don't think that it's COVID or anything, but it just makes me think it's like flu season. And so hopefully everybody's like, you know, taking care of their selves and all that. But for 3 people that are watching, but I love you. And all right, so let me get this comment. Did I say all the things? Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, the YouTube side. I really hope I'm on it. Let me just check real quick. I'm gonna check Instagram. I don't know if I'll be able to see if I am or not. Yeah, literally can't tell if you're live on Instagram yourself. And thanks for loving me, because I love you guys so much. Okay, I feel weird. Isn't it weird? No. Oh my god. I heard no, but I was watching an episode of Heather McDonald from like a month ago when they were just literally like, hey, Mimir, they were literally just saying that they were just friends. A promise ring. How long was he with Shannon for? Do you think they're doing this? Okay. do you think they're doing this for clout? Did they get back on the show? Do you think they're really together? Like, do you think that they like really, oh my God, you just blew my mind. Are you sure it's a promise ring? Hello here. Love you, love you, love you. Is it really a promise ring? Listen, we should probably pull this up and get into it, but let's wait. Wow. So remember how he said he was so private? Remember Shannon said how private he was? And that's why she couldn't talk about him and everything, right? But it made no sense. Thank you, Stephen from, where was Stephen from? Stephen from Vancouver. Thank you for pointing out the fact that if he's so private, then why the hell is he on a reality? Why is he dating like Shannon Bedore and now Alexis Bellino? If you're so private, my friend, does that make any sense? You know what my theory is? And my theory said it before. COVID is making it. That's crazy. I haven't. My mom said no, because she's like, she's going through other stuff. They did. I mean, I'm sure they have a picture of it, right? Wow. Ew. And they were like holding hands in public and stuff. Gross, guys. Gross. Okay. Like, I really think this is my theory. I just think that he was just screwing Shannon. And I think that she was a drinking buddy because they apparently hung out with Taylor and her husband at the bar a lot. And that's where they hang out. And they're like, and I think that Shannon said he was private because they weren't really in a relationship. They were just doing whatever. And if he had heard her talk about them like in a relationship thing, then he'd be like, why are you talking about like we're in a relationship? Like you're making a fool out of herself. So that's why I think he said he was so private, or she said he was so private. Because why in the hell are you dating Shannon Bedore and now Alexis Bellino? You are putting a spotlight on yourself. And that is such a big F you to Shannon. I think that is grimy and gross. To me, that's the opposite of not wanting to be in the public eye. To me, it's like two thirsty people. Like, that's what I feel. What do you think? All of a sudden, he's not with Shannon anymore, right? And I don't think, he never gave Shannon promise anything. I think he just took, Shannon didn't even move in there. The thing, remember how they went to that dinner at the end of this episode, this season, and he was like acting like your kids are going away and we're going to take the next step. That's the first time I've ever heard him say that. And I don't think he didn't mean it. But Shannon hangs on to that. They have to be. And did you guys know the night that she got in her DWI that Alexis was there with John? See what I mean about Shannon? She shouldn't be drinking. If you can't handle what the F you got going on with your F-boy boyfriend, where you're showing up at the bar and you see him with somebody else, you act like a nut. You left, I guarantee it. She left there she left there in a tizzy, right? You know what I mean? Like, and she's not paying attention to what she's doing. That's a bad move, Shannon. Yeah, he's gross. He just grossed me out. And like, I feel bad for Shannon because she's very insecure. And the reunion did her no favors, and her actions did her no favors. She looked like a whole, the reunion, that look was awful. And, she's fighting with people. It didn't make any sense. Now Tamrat. Now, did you guys hear Tamrat apparently dumped her? So Tamrat is long friends with Shannon, and now she's friends with Alexis. Like, are we kidding me? Like, these are the two thirstiest people I've ever met in my life. It's like, Shannon, really? Shannon's thirsty, but not really. Shannon's desperate for love. John, now I believe, is thirsty. There's no way that he goes from Shannon Bedore to Alexis. Like, Alexis and Shannon are way, way two different people. Like, totally two different people. Maybe they're just, and she was just engaged too. Really was, yeah. He didn't give Shannon a birthday gift. Him and Shannon didn't even talk about moving in together. Like, it was really sad. So there's a lot of people watching. I appreciate you guys. Whoever's watching, let me see you guys on Instagram. Hopefully Instagram, but yeah, a lot of you guys watch on YouTube. Thank you. I hope that people can see me on Instagram. That'd be great. I just can't figure out how it won't let me mute it, so you won't hear me through that, so that I can do my normal show. You know what I mean? Where it's my normal microphone. So then I get frustrated and I close it. But hopefully I am live. Like, if anybody sees me on Instagram, can you just like pop in the chat? I don't think I'll be able to see it, they said, actually. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. All right, guys. So I gotta figure out how to do it because I would need to get on there. That's where I post a lot of my stuff. Like I post the link, I post the constantly in there with what I'm doing on here. It's like the whose side are you on? That's like where I can get all my DMs from. Like that's where you can get a hold of me the most. That's where everything. So I wanted to start doing that anyway, but I need my notes on my phone, and I only have my laptop on my phone. And I just said I wanted to get a new device so I could do Instagram, but then I added it to our streams. So when I stream on all the other platforms, I was allowed to add that. Alexis, I think, has 2 older kids with that guy. And you also know, right, that he sued. So Alexis's ex-husband, the one that we saw on the show, sued Tamara, Shannon, Heather McDonald for defamation. This is a whole freaking mess. Shannon's got to be going crazy. But let's get back into Southern hospitality, and then we'll probably have time to talk about this again. And I'll even try to pull it up, and we'll like break it down too. Ugh, a promise ring. Really? Did you say it? Does it say I promised to marry you? Why? Whoa. Why are you giving promise rings at your old ass age? What? Why are you doing promise rings at your ass old? Why are you promising things? Get married. What are you doing? That's fucking weird. That's so fucking weird. Okay. So Leva. Leva's awesome. We met her on Southern Charm. She is the LVP of Southern Hospitality. I'm telling you right now, Sharon's Bourbon and Bubbles, Masu, and Republic is where everybody. Now, Republic is also where all the Southern Charm people have met. Like when Catherine met Thomas, it was at Republic. That's where they all hang. And throughout the show, I'm seeing them all show up there and hang out there with Leva. So you see a lot of the. Thank you. I put my Christmas lights in there because it was like it's Christmas and I put no lights in my space. And I'm still trying to go. Remember the blue that I had downstairs that you liked, Terry? I have that blue, and I am trying to be patient and wait for the contractor to get up here, but I'm very impatient. I just want to paint the wall blue that I'm going to and put it over there, and I'm going to have a whole new chair because you see how I can't stop sitting. I'm very uncomfortable, and I need a chair. I need to get rid of this couch and get a chair. But anyway, love you guys. So Bourbon Bubbles is a luxury sportswear. So these are all so all the people that I'm going to introduce you to are all working as VIP hosts at Republic. Okay. And it is just like Sir. It is Sir. Okay. You have a Jax. I'm so excited to tell you guys. Okay. So it's in downtown Charleston, where it's like a strip of bars, just like LA. Just like LA. I kept saying that the one guy, Trevor, was a bike attack. He's a taxi for on his bike. And I kept saying down in LA, but it's not. It's in Charleston. So yeah. But that's the Schwartz of the group. Okay. So I'll introduce you. We got Leva, and her husband owns it too. So her husband, Lamar, you don't really ever see him. I've met him on Southern Charm. Pretty cool. He's the one who's very he's like the Ken. He's very, if I fire you, you're fired. You don't come back. Leva has fired and hired, rehired. And then, like I said, there's people that cheat on each other, that don't cheat on each other. They get back together. They break up. It's like the guys stick up for her. They have guys night. What happened on guys night? Just like Miami girl. We have a Miami girl, but her name's Sammy. It's awesome. Okay, you guys are like, what are you talking about? Okay, early Vanderpump guys. Okay, so we have a Schwartz and Katie. We have a Jax. We have a Stassi. We have a LVP. We have a literally, I'm telling you, there's going to be a ring on a string coming soon. Okay. So let's see her profile. Leva Bonaparte. Okay. She's young too. She's like in her 40s. So we have a new guy this season, the only new guy. His name is O'Sheen. Now, Maddie met him. Alexis has 3 children. Oh, okay, yeah, that guy. So Maddie, one of the main girls on our Maddie, who I call the Katie of the group, she met this guy O'Sheen when she was in, I think so too. I think that, yeah, I mean, you could kind of say that. But if you remember, there's certain parts, I know you just watched it, Terry, but if you watch the later episodes of Southern Charm, you see Leva kind of giving her advice to stay away from cat like him. But again, I agree. He screwed her up and nobody stopped it. But O'Sheen, he's a VIP server. He came here from Mexico. Maddie met him at Mexico. He was working at a bar in Tulum, and he was dancing on the bar naked. She's like, you need to come work for me, because Maddie's a VIP manager. So remember that, okay? That's the Katie of the group. So O'Sheen's the new guy, long hair, on OnlyFans, naked, like muscles, everything. I should probably pull them up. Let me see if I can pull the cast up. All right, I can talk at the same time. Because remember, I did screen share the other day, and it worked out. We didn't see any porn. So let's see. Yeah, so we have that guy, and he's a friend of Maddie's. It's Maddie Reese. Maddie is with a guy named Trevor. Trevor does not work there. Just like, remember, Schwartz didn't have a job. So, guys, sorry, I can't do two things at once. You see how I was trying to like chew gum right now? Cast. All right. Oh my god. Okay. I can just pull it up. So, where is Mr. O'Sheen? They spell it O-I-S-I. He is from Ireland, by the way. Okay. Let's see. Images. Okay. Guys, okay. Just pull this picture up. All right, let me get back to this. All right, so then I hit what, screen share, right? Share screen. Wait, Chrome window, entire screen. Just a tab, right? Yeah, just a tab. Okay. And then share. You guys see I'm right? I know you probably see I'm right. Okay. That's O'Sheen. Okay. So remember that. View tabs. Oh, crap. Okay. And then you can't see me. Let me, how do I do that? Ah! Okay. I'm so excited. Okay. That's O'Sheen. Probably can't really see that because I didn't pull it up. That's O'Sheen, by the way. So yeah, he's a friend of Maddie's, and he, like she said, some Tulum, and Trevor does the bike taxi. Yes, it is bike taxi. See, you watched it. Bike taxi, and he's the Schwartz of the group. Okay, so that's the one who's with Maddie. So let's get out of that. I'm gonna give you Maddie. Where's Maddie? Maddie. Next time I'll be more prepared because now I'm excited that I can do this. Okay, Maddie. I love her. So Maddie Reese, she's the VIP host manager, okay? And she is with Trevor, who is the bike person. My God, I'm not doing a good job of this, am I? Let's pull her up. Images. She's really hot. Okay, you see her face, right? Okay. That's Maddie, okay? That's Maddie. She's with Trevor. Trevor's the bike guy. So she's the DJ also. And like I said, VIP manager. She's trying to do music outside of there, but she's with her boyfriend, Trevor. And last year he cheated on her. They got back together. She's now saying, you know, like they live together and, you know, he's changed and they're doing really good and that she's really happy and that's her person. And like, so we've seen previews that he cheats on her. But we're going to get back to Trevor. Trevor, I'm just going to introduce you to them now. But Trevor, he does a bike taxi. That's all I really know that much about him. Let's see if we can see what he looks like. Trevor. I'm telling you, he's the Schwartz of the group. He doesn't work at the thing. Every time he comes around, the guys are like, why is he here? Maddie can do better and all that crap. Trevor, where are you? Oh, my God. They probably don't even have him on here. Oh, my God. Where is he? Did you see my lights just go out? My lights just went out. Hold on, guys. That's weird. Why'd you go out? Okay, hold on. I got it back. Maybe because I'm doing screen. I don't know what the hell. Things have been really weird, guys. Sorry about that. Stream got really dark. Why do you get? Oh my God! Something's happening. Yeah, I think something's up. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Anyway, Trevor and Maddie are back together. There's a guy named Bradley. Last season, I'm going to introduce you to Bradley. Bradley had a girlfriend, and somehow, some way, he cheated on his girlfriend in the alleyway, and Maddie told his girlfriend. So, oh God, all this crap. This season, we think that, yeah, that's not weird. Let me see what's it look like. Guys, I put this on. It's better, right? Okay. So anyway, this season, basically, they have a boys' night. Trevor's out with the guys, and Bradley, the guy there, he's the one who Laddie had told his girlfriend that he had given her a blowjob in the alley. But my whole thing with that is, why do you break up? You're gonna have a whole breakup over somebody saying that you got a blowjob in the alleyway. Like, it's just like Sir Alleyway. Joe Bradley. Wow. Joe Bradley's hot too. But so then, all right, so that's Trevor, and that's like basically the Kate and the Shorties, right? Schwartz all, and the Schwartzy of it all. So yeah, we'll move on to Joe Bradley. So he's VIP manager. Okay. Single. Told Maddie last season that he was in love with her when her and Trevor broke up the first time, but since she got back with Trevor, that can't happen. Joe's also not allowed to date at the club. He's not allowed to date with people that work for him or who he works with, because he was kissing, I think, somebody last season. Can't remember, but that's so crazy. I love him now. I love Joe Bradley. But anyway, so yeah, he chose this as his career, which I don't blame him. Listen, it is I remember the early days of Southern Charm. I'm sorry, not Southern Charm. Oh yeah, that too. Vanderpump. And I was like obsessed with the show. And this is how I feel about this. And they get older. That's what happens. I'm willing to watch the older Vanderpump, obviously, Scandal and all that. But this just is good. It's fresh. It's just like the new Vanderpump, or the old Vanderpump. But okay. But yeah, so he says he feels the pressure, maintaining questioning his future republic. But his loyalty is always with his family and friends. But he had started dating a girl named Sally, who was introduced to us this season and is new. So I don't know how that happened. So wait, was Joe on Winter House, or did they just hook up at like BravoCon? Danielle's crazy too. Or is that it was Joe? It was Joe Bradley? He wasn't on Winter House, was he? But they probably met at BravoCon. But okay, so then we have GraceLiliy. Let me show you GraceLiliy. She's beautiful. I love her to death. GraceLiliy. So last season she was single. She is one of the like top hosts there, VIP hosts. She is like just very spiritual, kind of like me. You know what I mean? That's her right there. She's beautiful. She has a boyfriend this season, but she lives by herself. She has a cat like me. She's a cat. She's dating a guy named Liam this season. It's her first boyfriend. She's younger. She's just very like flighty, like great. Like she reminds me of the Sheana. She's like Sheana. I'm gonna call her the Sheana of the group. I think that Mia is Stassi. There's a girl named Mia. I'm gonna introduce you to Mia. She's the Stassi of the group. And I think that O'Sheen, or maybe even Jax could be Joe Bradley, and I think Sandoval is Will. Sandoval, and it's like Katie or the Emma. So it's Emma and Will. They've been dating for a couple years. He's in law school. He left Republic to go to law school. But Emma is still there. Emma's his girlfriend, and I'm going to introduce you to her. They're dating. Okay. But they are like the Sandoval and like maybe Ariana, or like Sandoval and like, I don't want to say crazy Kristen, because she's not that crazy. But this situation is fucked up because, okay, so Grace is there. Grace has her boyfriend, Liam. He's new. He's not from the group. We love Liam. GraceLiliy meets him this season. She's like great. Like she doesn't get in trouble. Like she was a little mouthy. Somebody got fired in the first episode. I don't want to get to it. And she's a little mouthy about it. And I'm like, girl, grow up or you're going to get fired. Like you don't talk back to your boss, right? So that's GraceLiliy up on the screen now. We got O'Sheen. I showed you Maddie, Joe Bradley. Let me show you Joe Bradley. Did I show you Joe Bradley? I didn't show you Joe Bradley. Joe Bradley is the one. I'm going to call him the Sandoval, maybe. I mean, it's just like I said, a group of 20-something. Sorry, I don't know what's going on here. Joe Bradley. He's like Mr. like nice guy. I don't know. Everybody loves him. See him? See how he's like, oh, there he is with Danielle. Okay. There he is. See him? Okay. I mean, yeah. If he's gonna be, yeah, she wants to be in a relationship. I noticed that. I only saw her on Watch What Happened Live a couple times. I was like, whoa, like she really went crazy over like I'm surprised that her and the dude broke up. The guy that she was with that was a chef, but so that's him. Yeah. So what was his name? GraceLiliy. TJ. We have TJ. He's a bartender. He's not in love, and he's kind of like the staple guy of the group. Like he holds everybody together. I don't want to call him Sandoval, but he's like, he's just like the friend to everyone. TJ. Let me show you TJ. I'm just show the whole cast. See, there's the whole cast. There you go. And I can just point them out then. I probably am doing this wrong, but that's the whole cast right there. And TJ's like really cool. TJ's just like whatever. He's kind of messy. He's single. He hangs out with a guy named Mikkel. Mikkel got fired last season for drinking on the job. TJ could be the Peter of the group. Yes, there you go. There you go. Or Joe Bradley could be the Peter of the group. TJ could be the Peter of the group. Yeah, because he's the one's like behind the scenes. He's like, yeah, tell her. Because he egged on Bradley to tell Mia or Maddie about what Trevor did. We're gonna get to it. Then come to Mia. Now this Mia girl. I liked her last season, and then this first episode. So another girl, Lucia, she's there. Well, maybe I should tell you about Lucia real quick. So Lucia Penna. She's formerly a server because she's not back there anymore. She is a single mother, and she's been friends with Leva for a very long time. She worked there, but they made a rule this season. Leva said, I am not taking any shit. I am going back to basics. There's no drinking on the job. Everybody's been warned. And whether you're doing it behind the scenes, there's no more of this. Like, there's no more. So what happens? Lucia takes a drink. She gets fired. Well, everybody's like, oh. So it's like kind of like firing Stassi. Like, oh my God, you're the glue. Like, how do you go on without Lucia here? Lucia is Mia's best friend. Mia is the other manager, okay? Mia, they're all pissed, first of all. They're all pissed, and they're talking shit, okay? Well, I should tell you until I finish. We got TJ, okay? We talked about TJ. Mia is there. She's best friends with Lucia. Lucia gets fired. Mia runs her mouth. Guess what? Mia's like, you're a hypocrite. This is Leva's her boss. She's like, Mia's like, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. We've all been drinking and you never fired us. And Leva's like, who have I kept here that's been drinking? And Mia's like, me, all cocky. Leva's like, we're fired. And it's like, wow. And she really thinks that she shouldn't be fired. She speaks her mind. Okay, cool. But not to your boss. Like, if you really think that, I'll show you, man. If you really think that Lucia shouldn't be fired, you shouldn't be a manager, because Lucia should definitely be fired. She broke the rules, and now so did you. So you should be fired. So there is no going to lunch with Leva. There's no talking shit on Leva, your boss. Like, that just made me really mad. So she basically doesn't deserve to be there, because if that's what you think, and you think that Leva should choose her friends over her business, then you don't know what you're talking about, because Leva owns 3 or 4 restaurants before a reason. So you don't. Okay, Mia. So anyway, yeah, she gets fired. So we don't have her any longer. But she was like a staple, you know what I mean? But she's best friends with Lucia. So, Lucia thinks it's a joke. She comes in. Oh, let me get to introduce everybody real quick. You've seen Will. So Will's the bartender, old bartender. He's in law school. His dad owns a law firm. Okay. He is kind of dorky, but he's with this other manager chick or VIP chick named Emma, something like that. Emma is on Maddie's ass, trying to get Maddie fired. They think that ever since she got back with Trevor, remember Trevor cheated last season, she's not doing her job good, and she should have stuck up for Lucia. So now Maddie should get fired too? Maybe you deserve to be fired. Bradley is the guy who is doing all the troublemaking. Bradley is the one who Maddie said that Leva an environment. Yeah, that's another thing. First of all, okay, they're VIP hosts. They can pretend to drink. They can take shots of water. They don't have to actually drink, because they say that all the people come there to drink with them and have a good time. That's why they're VIP hosts. I understand that. But you don't have to literally. Maddie's also a VIP host who's been sober for 9 years, and she makes a lot of money. She doesn't drink on the job. She doesn't drink with her people. What? Lucia is, you're kidding me. Muddy Grace, you know this? Wow. 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 Like the one who ended it all, kind of, basically, the last cheat. That did not come up when I was doing my little research because I'm like, wow. They're so intertwined. That show, because as you're watching it, I'm watching the cast go there. The cast are going in and out of that place. So Mikkel was there last year. He's not there. He's only there one shift a week. They only showed him towards the end of this episode 3. Maddie goes over to Sam. Maddie's sober, like I said, 9 years. So she is on his sober friend list, like basically, like, because he's trying to stay sober. He said it was very bad for him to work at Republic, which is, if you're trying to get sober, yeah, you don't want to work at Republic. They're VIP hosts. They're there after the party. They're there for the party. And they do the whole bottles and the things, the firecracker thingies. They do it all. Yeah. So TJ told her TJ, man. All right, so let's get into this actual season now. Where's my notes for that? So I cannot believe. So wow, I wouldn't have expected. Now I would not expect that. I wouldn't have expected that. I wouldn't have expected that. I know. I'm like, even 6, she knows what's going on. I'm like, I didn't think anybody watched the show, but I'm telling you, whoever's watching, guys, stick with me. It's the new Vanderpump. I promise you, stick with it. But anyway, so returning, like I said, they've all returning, except we have O'Sheen. O'Sheen is who Maddie met in Tulum. He was dancing on tables. She's like, dude, you need to come work for me up in Charleston, South Carolina. Leaves Mexico and comes here to work there. Obviously making a lot of money. We find out he has a family back home, not away for anything, but a brother who lives in a adult, kind of like where, like Peter from my not Peter, Alexi's son would be, like, not a home. I mean, I guess it is a home for, he's autistic, but he the parents aren't there any longer. So he was responsible for his brother. So his sister's there now. And he says that he feels bad. He makes a lot of money. He sends money home, but he feels bad because feels like he's left his sister there to take care of the brother, and also the brother does expect him to be there too. Like I said, he's autistic and he lives in a home, and he's, it's really sad. He was in a relationship for 3.5 years, and he said it was another reason he had to get away too. But I really hope that maybe his brother comes here. I don't know, because that made me really sad for him. Because you see him, he's definitely the Chippendale looking guy, right? And he likes to have a good time, and but he's got like a big soft heart. Because even when Maddie breaks up with Trevor, she goes and stays with him for a couple days too. She sleeps all over the place. But anyway, so she comes back, and now she has this girl Leah, who is the manager of Leva, because Leva cannot keep people fired. She gives people their jobs back, just like LVP did. How many times has DJ James Kennedy gotten his job back? How many times was Jax fired, got his job? They've all been fired and got their jobs back. So this is just another thing. But she's like, I can't do it anymore because I cannot have my friendships interfere with my business. I'm not going to choose my friendships over my business. That's not how businesses work. So she has to have the chick Leah, who I don't really like, but she just looks like a manager. She looks like a manager that you have that you don't like. She don't take any shit, basically. So in season 2, at the beginning of it, Lucia, who just got fired, we find out she gets fired for fucking drinking. I'm so crazy. For drinking. She wants to come back and talk to Leva. Now, it's like 1 or 2 days later. So as this is happening, you have okay, I'm sorry about that. You have Leva and Leah in the office talking about the firing of Lucia. You have Maddie and Mia at the door listening. Lucia is out in the crowd thinking she's going to come talk to Leva about getting her job back, right? And she's talking to everybody there, and they're all telling her it's not a good idea. She's still upset. We just had a team meeting. It's too soon. She said, you did something that, you got fired, and this is the day for revolving door anymore. So basically, she's like, it's a bad idea. And Lucia's like, I don't know, but I really need to talk to Leva. I really need my job back, right? Remember the last season that was happening? I'll have to rewatch it. the last episode of the first season of Southern Charm, or this. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. But so Mia and, all right, let me see my thing. So Mia, who's not fired yet, who's Lucia's best friend, her and Maddie are listening to Leva at the door. Leva and Leah are talking like manager and like they own the business or whatever. And they're like, you can't just do this stuff. You're fired. And she's like, she's been sending me emails. Lucia's been emailing Leva. Leva's not responding. And Leah's like, she doesn't seem to understand. You don't have a job here anymore. This is not it's not up for discussion. Like, you are fired. You can come apologize, but you're not going to get your job back, right? So Mia overhears this, right? So they're supposed to be working. So then all of a sudden you see Mia, Maddie go tell Lucia what she was saying, whatever, what Leva was saying. And now you got Mia saying, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with it. And Grace is like, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. And I'm just like, you guys don't have to agree with it. You're not the fucking boss. What are you doing? Your bosses are going to overhear you talking shit about a decision they made to fire somebody that deserved to be fired, right? So all of a sudden, Leva, and she comes and she sees them. She sees Mia and Maddie, and she's like, what are you guys doing? Why aren't you working? What are you talking about? What's the fact? And Mia's like, oh, I think you're a hypocrite. Leva's like, you do, Mia. Okay, why am I a hypocrite, Mia? She's like, you fired Lucia, and she's a single mom. And Leva's like, well, after I brought her back, and Mia's like, you brought her back after she got a baby? And Leva's like, whatever, I brought her back. Like, basically calling her out, saying, like, you had to, it was illegal for. I was like, whoa. And she's like, you're hypocritical, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and you see Mia, who is Maddie, who's a boss too, looking at me like, well, what are you doing? Why are you talking to our boss like this? What is happening? And Leva's like, okay, so tell me more, Mia. And Mia's like, you've let other people stay there that have drank on the job. And she's like, yeah, who? By who? By who? And Leva's like, who? And she's like, me. And she's like, really? You're fucking fired. And it was like, did she fire me? Well, guess what, Mia? You deserved it. You deserved it. She goes, you're not going to fuck with me, Leva. Leva's like, you don't, what? You're fired, Mia. What are you doing? She's like, first of all, she's like, Mia, what are you doing? What are you doing? And she's like, you cannot talk to me like that. She's like, you're fired. She's like, as a matter of fact, get out of my bar. Like, you cannot be back here. You have to leave. And escorts her out the back fucking door. And I'm like, good. And I'm like, wow. So you see her then come around to the front. She's like, I got fired. I got fired. She's telling everybody, because you got Joe Bradley's at the front door. They're all at the front door. Lucia's there. Lucia's like, she's like, I just got fired for sticking up for you. Lucia's like, great. I was going to talk to her, but now, like, great. She's like, well, we're both fired, girl, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I don't agree with it. And Leah comes over. She's like, you don't have to agree with it, man. Now you need to leave. Wow. So she's like, this isn't my only job. And we're like, who gives a shit? Like, who cares? If you don't care about your job, then go. Then sadly leave. Like, whatever. Kind of sad, right? But so that happens. Okay. So Joe Bradley, we'll get this into but so we also have this whole situation, right? So not Joe Bradley, Leva's right. That's why she hired Leah. They say she promoted Leah, but I don't remember who Leah is. I don't remember her from last season, but she just looks like a boss that you don't want to fuck with and that you don't like. Again, I don't really understand. I think maybe they can fake drink VIP. Shouldn't really drink on the job. I love you all too, and I love all you all for being there for each other, guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this on the podcast, but if you are listening to this on Who Started Your Own Podcast, please rate us 5 stars if you can. You don't have to re-listen to the episode, but I would appreciate it. It keeps them letting me promote my podcast on iHeart, which is, an Apple and Spotify. They don't have to let anybody on there. Yes, you can just sign up for it and they give you a platform. They don't have to keep you. Okay, Leah came here Vegas. Look at Terry. Look at you guys coming with info. Love it. Okay, I kind of remember her a little bit, but her and Leva are right. Like, you can't do that, right? So all this time with Mia talking all this shit, it's like, Mia, you've worked there for so long. Like, why are you so okay to throw your job away? Not only that, like, this is a reality show that you could have literally made yourself like a huge reality star. You know what I'm saying? Did she say she was costly? Mia? Oh yeah, she said to get Leah here. See, that's the thing though. Like, once Leah got there, I would not fuck with my job. Like, I would be like, oh my God, I would be like on my P's and Q's. Because you know that that the love is serious. Oh wow. I don't like Miss Patricia. I don't like Miss Patricia. I never have. I think she's a racist. She's an R. She's the R word. I think that is 1,000%. She wanted this show to be all, but she wanted Southern hospitality or Southern charm to be called Southern gentlemen. She wanted it all about the men. Trying to, and then having women, basically, which she did with, like, you know, Madison. Austin's not good enough, blah blah blah. But anyway, so all this time we have we have Bradley, who does not like Maddie and does not like Trevor. We see scenes of Trevor and Maddie sitting at so after Mia gets fired, we go into the next scene. You see Mia at calling Lucia, and Lucia's like, well, guess what? Leva finally does call Lucia and wants to meet up with her, but that's not to get her job back. But anyway, so Mia's like, I have a whole job and I don't leave this job. So it's like, all right, bitch, leave then, right? So next thing, they're all hanging out, right? They all hang out with each other, which is a good thing. And we see Maddie and Trevor and her living together. He's making her a breakfast. He's still a bike taxi person. I'm sure he makes good money. He's a bike taxi in Charleston, which I guess a bike taxi. What does that do? Oh my God, guys, what does a bike taxi do? Oh, I guess it has like a seat on it. Oh, I guess he bikes people around up and down. Yeah, I guess that's what he does. But yeah, I mean, and she's like talking in the confessionals. Yeah, he's really stepped it up. Like, he's never going to cheat on me again. And like, we're really happy. And all of this time, he knows what he's done. Well, allegedly done. Right. So they're talking. So we see all that happen and you're like, oh shit, like it's coming. Right. So then you see, like, you know, the next scene, they're all hanging out. Right. They're having a team meeting and Maddie's at work and she's like, Joe Bradley knows about this alleged cheating thing, but they have a team meeting, whatever, and they sage the room for Leah or for Lucia not being there. Actually, that was the very beginning. All right, that was the second one. Hold on, I'm jumping ahead. Sorry, guys. Lucia's telling the bartender. Okay, yeah, okay. Mia's Lucia, blah, 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 hypocrisy. Oh, yeah, that's right. Get fired. Mia gets fired, blah, blah, blah. Maddie and Ron. Yeah, so basically, like, yeah, it's so crazy. Like, GraceLili's even talking shit about them getting fired. It's like, shut up, GraceLiliy. Shut up. But next thing, they have a whole mandatory meeting. Obviously, they have a mandatory meeting. Listen, you guys cannot do this. You cannot drink on the job or tell me that you drank on the job. This is why we have lost Lucia and Mia. They are both fired, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, she's right. And actually, Will shows up with Emmy. And Emmy, like I said, they're together, but he's in law school. And he's got a broken arm because he did some event in a boxing ring. And he broke his arm, but it was for charity. Very dangerous, very stupid. But Emmy and Will are together. Allegedly, yeah, it's like the Star Alleyway, isn't it? They do. And it's like they're always out there smoking. It's the Star Alleyway all over again. That's allegedly where Bradley was getting a BJ and cheating on his girlfriend when Maddie found out. And that's why Maddie is now telling Trevor, I'm sorry. That is now why Bradley is telling Maddie what Trevor did. Because I'll tell you how we get to that part, because I don't really like the way that Bradley found out. I think the girl is lying. We'll get to that part. But so next thing you know, we see Bradley, and he's a personal trainer, like I said. Bradley's the one, like I said, who was allegedly getting a BJ, blah, blah, blah. It's 45 minutes. Man, guys, you know that I drink so much when I'm on here. I drink all day long, and I always have to freaking pee. And I don't have anybody to put you guys on hold. I want to like go take a 2-minute break and go pee, but I can't. But just know that I might have to jump up in a couple of minutes and just like I'll put like the 30-second thing on because I can pee fast. Bathroom's not that far. But yeah. So he's there, right? So he is a personal trainer also on the side. Now, he is personally I know. Listen, and I have Skims on too, and it's a whole thing. I know. I might have to. I might have to put some music on for like a minute or something. But anyway, so, and also allegedly Will, the lawyer who's going to law school, who's with Emmy, who's the vendor, also still there, allegedly he cheated too. And it's just like a boys' night thing. And what does that remind you of? There's like a Miami girl somewhere. Okay. So here we come. We have this meeting where everybody's like, you cannot drink, blah, 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 blah. You know, everybody's there. Emmy and Will are there. And they're talking about how everybody broke the rules, and that's why they were drinking, and blah blah blah. Everybody goes to work. He's at law school. We'll fast forward through all that because it's just like a bunch of them. You see them at that bar and all. Okay, now Bradley again. I'm sorry, Bradley. He's a personal trainer. This is next morning, and he's training this girl named Sammy. Sammy's young. She just looks like she's thirsty and wants to be on the show. And Bradley's like, my personal training business has jumped up significantly. Obviously, yeah. Remember Siesta Key? Remember the dude on here? When he was a personal trainer, of course he got more business when he was on the show. That's why I'm like, Mia and Lucia are so stupid. They don't know what they had. It's not just a job. It's like a freaking reality show that you are chosen to freaking be on because everybody there, the chemistry between all these people is just like Vanderpump. So they screwed this up, you know? But anyway, so Sammy's like, I'm not hungover. The girl Sammy. Bradley's like, oh yeah, did you have a good time the other night? You know, she's like, I'm going through a breakup. I think I met a new guy. Bradley's like, yeah, well, yeah. Who'd you meet? A bunch of guys. You know, and she's like, did you know this bike taxi guy named Trevor? And it's like, wait a minute. Bradley's like, of course I know that. And he's like, that's my friend Maddie's boyfriend. And Sammy's like, what? Well, you wouldn't know by the way he was acting. How do you not, if you know Bradley so well? And she's like, oh, Maddie? She's like, I know Maddie. How do you not know Maddie and Trevor together? You know Maddie and Trevor together. So I think Bradley set this scene up with this girl, Sammy. But anyway, come to find out, Trevor was texting with this girl. Maybe flirting with her, but he was also texting with Maddie the whole night, telling her what was going on. I'm drunk. I'm being flirty. So the girl's like, yeah, we made out and everything. So the girl shows Bradley the text messages that she was supposed to go to his house or something. I don't know. Doesn't really look very suspect to me. It just looks like, yes, what he was saying. He got drunk. He was being sloppy. Didn't go home with her. I don't think he even kissed her, but Bradley's loving this. Bradley's like, basically, me and my girlfriend broke up because of Maddie. It's all Maddie's fault. It's Maddie's fault. You got a blowjob in the Sir alleyway. Well, we're going to call it the Republic alleyway. And, you know, got caught. And then maybe Maddie shouldn't have told your girlfriend, but maybe you shouldn't get the blowjobs in an alleyway. It's kind of gross. You know what I mean? So, and her name was Kayla, by the way. But, so yeah, she's sent some text messages. So then we have Maddie and Trevor, okay? And her and GraceLiliy and GraceLili's boyfriend. I have to pee, guys. You're going to have to give me 2 seconds. I mean, a minute. I'm going to put this time. Just give me 1 minute. I'm going to be really quick. I'm shutting that off. And I'm going to mute myself because you never know. The cats might come in. Okay, I'm muted, right? Right. I think you guys can hear me. Man, I never went to the bathroom so fast in my life. Oh, now you're gonna knock my stuff over, Kitty. Here's Kitty Love. Okay. Making fun of me in the chat, probably now. So yeah, they do bottle service, right? GraceLiliy does bottle service. Sorry guys, I had to pee. Okay. So they're all talking about the whole thing about me getting fired. And look at her, she's so cute. This is Sterling Marie. I call her Momo Kitty Love. So anyway, Maddie they're having a fun day. Sunday fun day, they call it a tardy or a darty, where they drink all day on Sunday and they party. So Maddie's there, and Mikkel's there. He used to work there, like I said, and he only works 1 day a week. But this is the day that Bradley is going to tell Maddie, that Trevor cheated. So they're in the back room. Maddie still has no clue what's going on. So no, can't suspect anything, unsuspecting. Still loves Trevor to death. Bradley's like, hey, how are you and Trevor doing since you got back together? And Maddie's like, oh, he's so nosy. He hates me. He wants us broken up because of what I did last season. They show the replay of him telling his girlfriend that Bradley cheated. So Bradley's like, so yeah, by the way, a girl that I trained named Sammy, oh yeah, me too. I remember back in the day too, like my bottle service days were in the early 2000s, like-ish, with my 20s and my 30s. I miss the good old days, man. I miss those days. I miss my 20s. I had a blast in my 20s. I had a blast in my 30s. I'm going to admit to that. Drugs and drinking, whatever, going out and stuff. Like, we did all that. But then in my 30s is when it started to catch up to me. I couldn't do it anymore. I was getting myself in trouble. Especially 2008. The curse of 2008. When we all got caught doing mortgage fraud. In the great state of New Jersey. You realize that every Italian on the reality show circuit in Bravo has been investigated for something. Yep. Starting with Mob Wives and stuff when Mob Wives is on. Anyway, I'm just putting that fact out. But we're all criminals. So we were ex-criminals now. We were white-collar criminals. We got spoiled. We thought that mortgage business, we thought that the economy was going to last forever. And it was never going to take a dive. And we were always going to make that kind of money. Very young and stupid. And then, all this stuff starts happening and, you get caught. Anyway, that's a whole other story. But anyway, we get to Maddie and Bradley. Bradley goes, by the way, my friend Sammy says that he was flirting with her whole night, very inappropriate, and then asked her to come home with him, blah, 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 and blowing him up. Maddie says, oh, well, he told me about this, blah, 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 blah. He told me, and Bradley's like, well, did he tell you that he made out with her? Maddie's like, nope, left that part out. Come here, girlfriend. And Maddie's like, I don't know, should I believe him? And Bradley's like, well, he did, and she told me. And Maddie's like, I'm effing leaving. So she leaves to go find Trevor. Mia jumps in, and Mia's like, oh, she did what? If I left, I would be getting written up. Basically trying to jump in and be like she's going to jump in and try to take her job, basically. Now, I'm sorry, it was Emmy, not Mia. Emmy's fired. Emmy is the one who's with Will, who basically also got cheated on, but we haven't gotten that far yet, allegedly. She's like, yeah, Maddie keeps leaving, and she's checked out, and if I were her, I would have stuck up for Mia. Why would you stick up for Mia? Mia told her boss off and said she's a hypocrite, and that she also drank on the job. You guys, come here. What two little kitty cats are like fighting? Come here. Come here, Fang. Come here. You saw the other one. Here's your sister. Come here. I see her sister. Come here, Fang. She's so little. She's my newest one. Look how little she is. She's my little teacup. Look at the mirror. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Let them see your cute little face. Look at your cute little face. Look at her cute little face. She looks like a panda bear. She's my newest she's like the little sister. Look at the little panda bear face. Look at my little panda bear face. She's not like Mama. Mama knows where the camera is. This is, all right, so her name is Honey, or Sweetie, I'm sorry, her name's Sweetie Marie, because she's a little sweet. And she's my little sweet. And her name is Sweetie Marie. And she came and found me in my yard. So she is Sweetie Marie. And her and Sterling get along really good. And she's just so cute. She's so cute. She's like a little panda bear. But she's like Sweetie because she like curls up in a little ball. But I call her Fang Fang. George started calling her Fang Fang. And I don't want to make her embarrassed, but her one fang sticks up in her mouth and it's crooked. But we're not going to show you that. But her fang always sticks out of her mouth. And she's just so cute. Right, little Fang Fang? She's my little Fang Fang. Yeah. She's so lovable. It's only been a couple, like maybe 2 months since she's been here. When did we get her, Sterling? So Sterling and her love each other. All my cats now, like 4 of them, they love each other. And yes, I've taken in 3 ferals. And that's been in the last year because I lost my dog, okay? My dog is buried out back. His name is Jasper. He was 14. And ferns grew over where his body was buried. I thought that was amazing. Before you know it, I had 3 other cats coming to me in my yard and living in my yard in my little kitty cat tent. And I just took them in because I felt like Jasper was sending them to me. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I can't, there's another one out there and I can't do it anymore. I'm going to get in trouble. George is going to kill me. So anyway, Maddie flips out. Maddie leaves. Maddie's like, I'm calling Trevor. They show the scene of her getting to her house where she lives with Trevor. And he's like, you can come in, but the cameras can't. Wow. I'm telling you, Mamir, she looks like she's half teacup and half tuxie. She has a little teacup face with blue eyes. I can't get her to look at the camera. Sterling watches TV and stuff. She's like a whole human. But you should see them. The toy that I got them on the floor, it's got like a mouse that's underneath of a camera. Or, I'm sorry, a blanket. And it like goes around in circles. I would turn around my camera, but it's all messy. It's like, this is the only nice part of this room. Everything else is torn apart. There's half paint everywhere. But yeah. So Trevor, so that's the end of that episode. That's like the end of episode 1 or 2, I think. But so basically, Trevor does not want the cameras there, but it's not. I think it's because she was flipping out. So, baby, you hear her crying. How could you do this to me? She leaves, even though it's her house, their house. She leaves, and that's it. That's the end of that. So we move on this to episode 3, right? It starts out with the guy. So now we have Bradley has told Maddie that she's been cheated on again by Trevor for the 2nd time. And we're like, Jesus Christ, that's Schwartz all over again. So she's like, I don't know. We got in a fight. It's like, no, Maddie, you didn't get a fight. He fucking cheated on you. That is not a fight. It's a fight, but that's not why you're not together. Right now, you're not living there because he cheated on you, not because you're in a fight. You don't, when you live with somebody, you don't leave over a fight. You don't stay out for 4 or 5 days over a fight. Okay. This is why you know they're in their 20s. So you know she's still wants to be with them. I don't think kissing is a big fucking deal. I would look at it like, you want to marry this person. If that is your person, he just needs to grow the fuck up. Because remember, Schwartzy was like, I like to make out with people. So like Schwartzy, this dude likes to make out with people. So he don't think he made out with Sammy. We find out moving on that basically was her friend. I think Bradley set it up. So was I. I was thinking about mob vibes because I was watching Zach and Josh from Louisiana, and I was like, he is a Southern mafia. He's like from the South. He should be from Jersey, but like the Southern mafia. He is a wild card like me, and I just was like, yeah. See, wasn't she? You guys were like, we were all so cool back in the day, weren't we? But anyway, so the next day we have all of them hanging out, all the guys, right? So who do we have here? We have Richard Bradley's apartment, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Joe's telling us about he has a crush on Sally, the new girl, the blonde. It's his person. He knows. He just knows. This is Joe Bradley now, who's with Danielle. I pushed you guys closer, but I don't know that. This is me. Sorry. So all the guys are there, right? And, you know, it's like, this is what I don't like about this now. Okay, so it's Joe Bradley, and TJ, and I think Will, okay? They start talking about O'Sheen's OnlyFans and how he's naked on it, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how I really feel about it. I feel like it's a little fucked up. And they're like talking about how he's on there. He's basically and doing stuff on there. They paid money for it, and they're like, he's, Joe, he's Bradley's new best friend, or Joe's, I don't know, somebody's new best friend. Will's new best friend? I don't know. He's hanging out with Joe a lot or something. Is Joe Bradley not there? I think I'm getting confused. Anyway, so all guys are like, oh, well, Sheen's coming into the group, and he's hanging out with Joe, and Joe's like, he's like my best friend, and it's just crazy. So the guys are jealous. They talk about the whole Maddie thing and Trevor. And they're like, well, she should never got back with him. We knew that was going to happen. Joe Bradley's like, we knew the guy was going to cheat on her again. And they're like talking shit about it again. It's just like watching a whole another episode of Vanderpump. So that ends there. Blah, blah. Yes, there. God, I went both this word. Yeah. So after that, let's see, Sunday Fun Day. Yeah. So they're starting. So they have we get introduced to GraceLili's new boyfriend, Lamb. I told you about him. Come here. Here's the other one. Come here. Come here. And Maddie's been staying at her friend's house. They keep showing scenes of her. So at one point, you see Lucia and Mia going to lunch. I said that, right? And Lucia gets a text from Leva, and she's like, I want you to meet up with me. And Lucia's like, oh, she thinks she's going to get her job back. And Mia's like, oh, she's not texting me, but Mia's still talking shit. So we go through that scene that happens. So then the lunch comes, and it's Leva and Lucia. And Lucia is like she's apologizing to her. And Leva's like, well, that are the rules. And Leva's like, basically telling her right then, you're not going to get your job back. And Lucia's like, yeah, girl, like, I'm just trying to get my job back. And Leva's like, not this time. It's over. Like, it's basically like when LVP told James Kennedy for the last time that he was fired again for drinking when he messed up the CUNT. See you next Tuesday, when he said, Jack's fucked face. So like that, she's like, look, this time it's for real. And I guess it is for real because Lucia never went back, right? So you can't really blame Leva, right? So they don't even have that whole lunch. She gets up and leaves. And, Maddie and Trevor. So Maddie finally decides after a whole day of drinking at Sunday Fun Day that she's going to meet up with Trevor. And because all GraceLiliy, look how cute she is. GraceLiliy is like, we hang out with him, and I don't think he really did it. And he just loves her so much, and she should give him another chance. And she's like, you know what? All right, fine. So she meets up with him for lunch. She decides that she's going to have him call the girl from his cell phone. I don't know, and say something about like, why did you say we hooked up? And so they get there. He tries to hug Maddie. Trevor's like, look, I didn't do anything wrong. My phone's dead. She gets the freaking restaurant to charge his phone. They charge his phone. Maddie makes Trevor charge his phone. Trevor opens up his phone. She grabs it. She sees that he did text this girl back, and all he said was, she said, hey, I'll be in town next weekend. And he said, yeah, well, I'll be here or something like that. And like, he said he blew her off. That's a blow off. And Maddie doesn't think so. Fine. So Maddie throws a fit. Now Trevor's a liar. She leaves. He's chasing her. Reminds me of Jackson. Jax tore the sweater off and trying to fight some guy in the parking lot. Remember? Over Stassi cheating. Or Carmela's tattoo. Or I don't know. It was like that. So you see he's crying. He's chasing her. She's breaking his phone. She's like, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. You were supposed to be my person. And blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I am your person. And Joe's lying. And that girl, I'll call the girl right now. And it all happens, right? Fast forward to, let's see, there's no scenes I don't want to get through. Trevor at lunch. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, basically, we have that. And it's like, not only is she staying at her friend's house, he's still staying at the house they live at. So they do get back together, right? Because GraceLiliy has a birthday party, her 25th birthday party, and invites him. Maddie's there. The girl Sally's there. Like, I don't know. Maddie shows up and she's like kind of mad because they're all dressed in like Disney character costumes. And, all the guys, they don't like Trevor. Trevor shows up. And basically it's like Trevor tries talking to her and she gets all mad all over again. And then, but she finds out that he did hook up with somebody. He didn't hook up with anybody that his friend did. I don't know. And it's like, I don't get the whole thing. Yeah. I don't get the whole thing of like, you keep saying you're fighting with Trevor, or not that he cheated on you. So it's like, She's not even looking at the whole break the cheating thing. It's just the fact they got in a fight. I'm like, that's weird. If you think it's your person, you just need to grow up. Like, you live together. Like, what if you get pregnant and have a kid? You can't just leave. You can't just fight and leave. That's my whole point, right? So I love the show. It kind of didn't really. It ends at GraceLili's party, but not much more. Like I said, you can get all caught up just watching the last 3, just at season 2. And, like I said, all the characters are same. They're there. Every time they show the new episode, they recap a little bit. They show like what happened recently. And like I said, we have Will and Emmy. So listen, we have Joe Bradley, who's the front VIP bartender person, VIP guy, right? He's the one who's now with Danielle from Winter House. He on the show is right now is like seeing this girl Sally that's new who works with him. Not supposed to do that. Also at the front door we have Bradley. Bradley's the one who told Maddie that Trevor cheated. They always have boys' night. Will was there one night. Apparently Will's also now cheated on Emmy. So we have Will and Emmy. That Emmy still works there. Emmy's trying to get Maddie fired. She thinks that she kind of wants Maddie's position. So she's like, Maddie's like, not doing her job because of Trevor, blah, blah, blah. But apparently Will cheated on her. She is waiting for Will to get done. Like, they've been together a long time. His dad's a lawyer. His dad's going to open up a firm for him. He's going to have his own firm. She's supposed to run the firm. Trophy wife, blah, blah, blah. Good thing. She thinks that I'll wait till he's in school. And I'm going to be there for him. There's a one scene where they're at the lunch at the dad's firm. And you see the mom's run the firm for 30 years. So he's like, I don't know anything else. But she's not really somebody who can run a firm. She's more like, I can run a bar. So I don't know. He's also afraid that he's going to lose all his friends because he's away at school. But it's like weird because he did cheat on her. And I don't know who he cheated on her with. But I guess we're going to find out. The next episode is January 4th. So it's next week. But I'm going to keep recapping it. If I can keep like getting here, oh God, that'll be here. I'm here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Like I said, I forgot to say that earlier. I'm probably not going to download this on Who's 31. Maybe I will. What the hell? Who cares, right? If somebody, like I said, I don't see anybody else covering the show, but I want to continue to cover because it's really good. And I'm telling you, I'm going to pull up, let me pull up the ratings on it. It's on Peacock, by the way. It's not on Bravo. It should be on Peacock, though. It should definitely be on Peacock. Now, the fact that I canceled my cable and I'm watching all the stuff that I have to cover on Peacock, I'm starting to see the shows that I want to start getting into, like Married with Medicine. It comes on after like these episodes I'm watching, and I don't have I'm like, oh, I start to get into it because I'm watching it. That's how I accidentally watched Paris in Love. That's how I accidentally watched The Kardashians again on Hulu. Accidentally. Now, once I see it, I start getting pulled in and I get sucked in. And before you know it, it's like 2 weeks later. All right, let me see. What was I just about to pull up, guys? What did I say I was going to pull up? Can't remember. Let's just pull up Shannon Bedore. Let's just pull up OC, guys. Hold on. OC, Shannon, John, Alexis. This is so crazy, guys. Let's see what comes up. Look, I think I have long nails. I would type a little faster. Oh, guys, here it is. Share it with you guys. Hold on. My God. No, not that. What happened? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Let me see. You guys can definitely see it. All right. I'm going to read it. So let me get back to it so I can read it. So later. Okay. Stop. Come here. Love will create its own story. Look at her. I love you, Johnny J. Former Real Housewives of Orange County. Star Alexis Bellino shared on Christmas. Wow. Okay. Alexis Bellino attends the DirecTV Christmas party at Kathy's in there. That's on November 28th. Alexis Bellino is ready to say she's in love this Christmas. Just a couple of weeks after the messenger confirmed she was dating John Bedore. Oh, where's the ring? Okay, words cannot express, actions do. Real House of Orange County received the special gift she received from her boyfriend. She shared it on Instagram Monday with a photo of a brand new Van Cleef and Arpels diamond ring. I will no longer feel guilty. I will not apologize. Love creates its own story. Shouted, I love you, Johnny J. Love wins. Why Bellino turned off her comments, blah, blah, blah. Fans noticed that the RHOC alum, Gina Kioff, and David Bedore's wife, Leslie, liked the post. back and they sparked a romance. They were doing, oh my God, look at the ring. I did see it. Oh my God. What in the hoary hell? Guys, what in the hoary hell is happening? Is that fucking crazy? That is so crazy, guys. Wow. Words cannot express. That's a promise ring. Look at their pictures, guys. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's happening. Oh, guys, that's happening. Wow. So, yeah, we go. So, whoa. So, what is Shannon saying? Do we know? What is Shannon saying about this? That is so nuts, guys. Yeah, it said Leslie liked it. And Gina Keough liked it. Yep. It says, yeah. Alexis Polino and John Jensen are dating. Shannon Bedour breaks silence. Okay, here. So she was engaged, okay? Alexis was engaged. Okay. This is today. No, I'm sorry. Published 12/7. Oh my God. So I want no. I shouldn't break her silence. I want what happens now. Of course it's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Bedour told the messenger, blah, blah, blah. Number one, John Jensen said that he did not want to be public. That's what I said. It's so ironic. Okay. Much of the solution of Bedour and Jensen's relationship pretty much played out on camera last season, resulting from Jensen's alleged desire to live a more private life. Okay. And secondly, Alexis' ex-husband sued me for defamation. We know that. Bedour continued, it's financially and emotionally devastating for me. John knows that, and Alexis was involved in the suit, so it's a lot. In July of 2018, Bellino's ex-husband, Jim Bellino, filed a $1 million defamation suit against Bedour, Tamra Judge, and also it was like Heather McDonald too. They settled. Oh my. Yep. Wow. Yep. So they were dating for a couple months, guys. Isn't that crazy? And now they're promised engaged. Like, wow. Like, yes. And the fact that he did it on, why is he getting her? Oh my God, guys. Wow. It's so bad. I feel really bad for Shannon, guys. I do. I feel bad for Shannon. Because, you know that Shannon is a nut. You know that this is killing her. And then how much of a snake is Tamra? What is Tamra saying about this stuff? We should find out. Right? Yeah. Remember the guy that she was engaged to? Who was Alexis engaged to? Let's find out. Alexis Bellino. Remember she was on Below Deck with that guy? He's like a baseball player or something. Engagement. Bellino. Yeah. Okay. They just split in September. You see that, right? All right, good. Hold on. So this was definitely going on when Shannon saw that happening. In September, people confirmed Bellino and her ex-fiance, Andy Bowen, had split, ending their engagement 3 years after he proposed in December of 2020. Oh, boy. Family night with the Jansens. Stupid ad. Get out of here. Okay. I shouldn't have ads. That's crazy. Okay. Glenn glimpse Alexis Bellino and John Jansen's famous, fabulous night with the family. Is that what he says? I'm sorry, I'm blind, guys. Like, what? Wait for that. I'm so stupid. Who else thinks? Yeah. Yes. Something like that. Yeah. I think that he was fucking her, just screwing her. Think about it.
Vicky Well. From the Real Housewives of Orange County, Lori Peterson, Joe De La Rosa, Alexis Bellino, and Gretchen Rossi.
I want to see family night. I don't like this stupid thing. This is stupid. Bravo. Okay. Alexis Polino has experienced a lot of big changes in 2023 for her dating life. Although she's not yet to confirm her relationship status. Yeah, well, we already did. All right. Yeah. All right. So they celebrated birthday together or something. What? Oh, God. Weird, guys. You should get out of there. Yeah. So, wow. I think this is all for the show. I think that John wants to, I don't know what John's doing. Do you think he really likes her? Like, isn't that weird? Like, why would he even pursue a relationship with one of her people or friends? Like, I don't know. They're not friends, but like, he must not really like Shannon at all. That's what I think. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here for an hour and 15 minutes. I feel like I noticed on TikTok and stuff, like the younger people that I get like subscription or subscribe, they probably want shorter videos because everybody likes short stuff. Like all the generation younger than me, they want like shorts. I personally like long term. I like long form stuff. So I appreciate you guys for coming back and sitting here and talking and going through this stuff because Southern hospitality is cool. I'm all for it. Now listen, now guess what? I will watch OC because guess what? They made me want to watch it. This horseshit had to hope that God is playing out. I was surprised that they even brought everybody back. Really, honestly, like, am I live on Instagram still? I'm sure live. If your stream is public, you'll find it at the top of your feed on Instagram. You are live, okay? I guess I'm live. Apple's the worst thing I ever did in my life. But yeah, I'm obsessed with Southern hospitality. I definitely think that he was definitely stringing Shannon along. I don't know. I think he just couldn't get rid of her. And I think he felt bad for her. He is. Yeah. It's like, why are you playing games with this? Like, you can't possibly have just fell in love with Alexis. How do you just fall in love with Alexis? How do you just get out of here, dude? Like, what? No. Come on. This is for the show. And I think that she is definitely dating John for the show. She's engaged like 17 times. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't find it cute. I find it gross. I find it like very wrong. Like Alexis, what are you doing? Why are you live on Instagram? I don't think I'm live on Instagram. I don't think I am. I don't like this. I don't know why. It's supposed to be live, and I don't like it. I want to be live on Instagram because that's where we have everything over there, guys. That's what I'm always talking to you guys on. So it's pissing me off. But yeah, it's definitely a game. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? I guess I'll come back and talk. Is Salt Lake on? Oh my God, is Salt Lake on tonight, guys? Let me see. Let's see. If Salt Lake's on tonight, I will be back tomorrow again. Real Housewives of Salt Lake. Schedule. No. All right. Well, I guess this is like Wednesday's episode because there's no Salt Lake City tomorrow. There is. I did watch Miami. I could try it. Maybe I'll do Miami tomorrow. If I don't have anything else to do. Because George is off for the week and we gotta get some contractors in here. But I love you guys coming here, and for literally Terry, you're the best for watching the show, watching Southern Charm. I miss Erin. I gotta call Erin. I hope she's doing well, guys. If you guys haven't seen her, talk to her. Crystal was saying to bring you. That's the funny thing. That's a good question. All right, come here. I have my kitty cats now. I guess you could say like I don't know. He paid for Santa let me get my Botox and my fillers done. Like that's my Christmas present this year, basically. I got George a bunch of clothes. My mom got me a bracelet that says daughter on it. I'll have to show you guys. I'll wear it tomorrow. And I got the other Santa parent. I got money. I still get money at my old age. Yeah, money. And my husband, who is my Santa Claus, basically didn't yell at me for spending what I spent on my face this year. So he got a bunch of clothes, and like basically because the house is getting done, we really aren't supposed to be spending any money. But what did Santa come? Like, what did you guys get? Did Santa bring you guys anything? I have my 5 cats. Listen, they had more presents than I did. So I say 5. I only have 4 in, and I have the one I'm taking care of outside that I want to bring in. But my cats got a bunch of stuff. And as I'm going through and getting this house done, I'm making it very livable for them. So the fact that he doesn't yell at me for spending the money that I spend on my kitty cats, matching Santa Claus outfits, Santa outfits. Okay, so Mr. Man and Meow Meow, who you guys never see, was Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and these guys were my two little reindeer. Okay, are you my little reindeer? Come here, give me kisses, Momo. Give me kisses. Kiss. Give me kisses. Give me kisses. Isn't she the best? She sleeps with me, guys. I have to show you that picture of her, how we sleep. She sleeps attached to me. It's the cutest thing. Aren't you my little lover kitten? She's my best friend. She watches TV too. She usually has an Apple. She usually has a collar on with an Apple GPS Apple thing. So first I did the Apple Air thing, whatever, but it only does this area. But then I got a GPS thing that she can't go anywhere in the state without me finding my cats. So it's hard. Remember, she had a green sweater that she wore forever, but then she doesn't really like it. I have to get Velcro ones, and then she takes it off. What are you doing, love? Mama kitty? Come here. Tell everybody what happened. Tell everyone. Come here. Can you tell everybody how mad you are at me? She's mad. She's like, mad. Are you mad? Can I make you wear it? Oh. She wants to lay down. She's too big to lay in my lap like she used to, so she gets very upset. Mama, what are you doing? We're done, okay? All right, bye. She's leaving. Goodbye. All right, I'm gonna go eat your food. And she's on the ground doing her little like curly up thing. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. I love you so much. I'll be right there. Okay, I'll turn your toy on. All right, well, they're my kitty cats, lovers. They're my kitty cats, right? They're my kitty cats. They're my kids. Yeah, I know. My husband goes to work, and I sit there and I talk to my cats. Okay, this is me walking around the house. That's what you hear all day long. They love it. Okay. Don't you love it, Momo? Don't you love it, my little lover kitty? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Listen, on January 1st will be my 2-year channel anniversary. It'll be 2 years. So January 1st will be 2 years. I started my channel. I spent a year on Adam's channel before that, but a good year and a half on his panels. And that gave me the courage to do this. And I only have a few people that show up to my lives, but they're getting bigger. I really appreciate all of you. So it'll be 2 years. And I'm only, I think 18,000, 17,000 subscribers. It took me that long. Usually people do that in 2 weeks. It took me 3 years to gain all that. But it's worth it. I don't ask you guys for money. I'm not monetized. I love you guys for being here for the last 2 years because you guys have been. And I am the kitty whisperer. Terry is too. Carrie has 5, right? You literally after 3, you just lose count. What's 5? What's 5 exactly? After 3, what's 2 more? Right now, these two, they're like they literally did not grow up together. I do. That me and Jordan started this channel together. I do remember Jordan and I were very good friends, and then we weren't. Me and Jordan spent a lot of time on my channel, and you can go and see old episodes of me and Jordan. In the very beginning of who started on, it was Messy. It was called Messy Boots Chats. It was me, Joe Mendoza, Jordan, all you guys. Terry was always watching. Erin. It was Trish. Everybody was on Adam's channel. Yeah, Adam and I don't talk, so I'm trying to end up. I want to set up a trip. I want to go to the Souk Empire show in New York or DC. End up is going to DC, and I'm trying to get some people to go. I'm trying to get Zach to go, and I hope everybody's doing well. I hope Jordan's doing well. She was around for a little bit again. 5 cats, yeah. So what's one more, right? I should bring the other one in. I wish I could show you guys the pictures of her. I don't know if I can pull up photos. Let me see. Because like on my phone, they're different than the ones on here. I'm getting excited. I now that I got the porn off my thing, it was Mauricio's fault. I'm sorry that I have porn on my freaking laptop that wouldn't come off. Somebody warned me too. I want my photos, not that one. Never mind. You guys can still see me, right? Okay. Photo. If anybody cares. Listen, laptop. Apple's the worst thing I've ever did. I should have just stayed with my Microsoft and my little Android phone because I can't stand this. I don't know how to get to anything. Okay, it's really annoying. I want my Google. My photos, please. No. I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting annoyed. Anyway, it's crazy. Like, my cats are awesome. But okay, I love you, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. If I do, it'll be Miami because there's no Salt Lake. Is there a Beverly Hills this week? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills episode guide. And I appreciate you guys because I don't have to sit here and act like I am a robot and say the same thing over. And I'm not a robot. I'm a mess, and I don't mind being a mess. And you guys don't mind me talking to you like I'm talking to my friends. You know what I mean? Like I can sit here and like mess things up, and like you guys are still here. And like I said, maybe a lot of people don't stay after an hour, but I appreciate the people that do. And even if you didn't, I would love you anyway. Because I know I'm probably hard to watch. I can't find the episode guide for that. I want to see one. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck it. All right, we'll put it this way. If there's an episode of Beverly Hills, I'll be back to do that Friday. I will probably do last week's Miami tomorrow. Only because I don't want to be away from you guys for so long. I don't want to be... Thank you, my mirror, for telling me that. Seriously, the way I do my shows the best. I know, like, I mean... I'm not a fucking robot, and we're not a cult. I don't want everybody to agree with me. I don't think you should agree with me. I feel like my opinions are based on my life experience. I'm not a hypocrite. I've been through a lot, so when I give my opinions, I try to see both sides, and I try to figure out why people act the way they do, and why we create like reality TV creates the characters that it does. Because it's one thing I've learned about watching Jersey, the show, and watching reality shows with Jersey. We are not like everybody else, and we're a very hard pill to swallow. Every Jersey show that's ever been on, based in New Jersey, Jerseylicious, Real Housewives of Jersey, Jersey Shore, what happens with everything? Addiction, mental illness, fighting. It's just crazy. It's toxic. And I want to represent Jersey, but I also want to explain to people that I appeared like I was an angry blogger because people didn't see me live. And now I feel like when you see me live, just because I disagree with you and I'm telling you about yourself, I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. And I also ask people, please, I want opposing opinions, because I also realized in reality doing this that logic is not the same for everyone. So I'm like, well, I'm based on logic, right? Well, maybe my logic isn't the same as everybody else's, and it's not. So I don't have a script. I don't skip to a script. I stick to my time basically, and you know what you're gonna get. Okay. And you know what? The people that do listen on the podcast side, I tell you, come over here and watch me live. So you'll see the crazy live. It's been, like I said, 2 years on January 1st. I appreciate everybody. I don't really, when I get a certain amount of subscribers, I don't like make a big deal out of it because I feel like I should have way more than that. Yeah, other YouTubers should. I know. Honestly, because I remember when watching Adam's channel, this is what I don't like about what he does now. We were able to do that. He interacted with all of us. We were able to call there. I was there. I have every single, it wasn't just on Hot Messy Topics days. I was there every morning. I was there every evening. He never stopped any of us from coming up and having our opinions. And it was magic when we met. When we did the tour, not just me and him, all of us. And that's what I thought, that created such a friendship and a community that I did not think was going to go away. And then within 6 months, the tour was over, and that was it. And then he stopped talking to me in April, and I don't know why. There's a whole bunch of fucking shit in between there, but I will never, ever not give him credit for what he's done for me. Adam is the reason I'm here. Whether he is the reason I'm doing this. I got the confidence by being on his panels and him not throwing my crazy ass off his panels. And I love him for that, but I'm mad at him and I hate him for what he's been doing. And it's between him and Zach and whatever. I don't know. It blows my mind and it's very hurtful. It's very hurtful to talk about. Also, guys, do me a favor. I was watching Zach's members only. Now, it's not you guys in particular, Mighty Grace, but remember, you guys are in the chat, right? I don't want to hear. He had to spend his whole members live. Zach had to spend his whole members live talking about the stuff with Adam. Everybody's talking about Adam. Everybody's talking about Adam. What do you think? And I'm like fucking flipping out. I'm like listening to it and I'm like, stop fucking talking about him and stop bringing it up. Because when he talks about Adam on there, he gets very upset. And he spent an hour, almost a whole hour on his members live talking about new drama with Adam because people kept bringing it up. It's like, stop talking about him. Stop asking about Adam. Stop saying Adam did this. Stop asking. And I'm like, it's over. Okay. It's over with. I wish it would be over. I don't know. I feel like also bringing up, he likes the drama a little bit, Zach. He needs to just, he's tried to leave Adam alone. I am mind blown about the things that I've been hearing him happen, but I just can't stand the fact that when I have to watch his members live, everybody's talking about Adam. It's like my ears fucking hurt. It's like, stop fucking asking about him. I'm sorry, guys. I had to say that real quick. If you see me again in his chat and Zach's chat, and I'm just like flipping out and saying, stop fucking asking about him. Jesus Christ, people. Stop doing that to him. He should not have to keep talking about it. And if he chooses to talk about it, that's on him. And Zach, I love him. Something. I don't know. I guess, yeah. I don't know. I basically, who knows? I don't know. It was something, about a show, a reality show now. And people are asking, well, why didn't you make up? And that's why he acted this way. And it's like, Jesus, are we really going over this again? The whole MJ thing and the whole the Sheana thing. It's like, what in the world are we doing? And I guess maybe Adam said something, posted something. I don't know. Like, I guess, I don't know. A dig at him. I couldn't basically follow it because as I'm watching the members live, I'm messaging, DMing Zach going, what the fuck are you letting this fuck? I'm like, can you just shut this down? Jesus Christ, I'm talking about it. I get it. And I'm like, here we go again. And Zach like, Jesus, I did 45 fucking minutes. Did you realize that, Zach? It's just I don't, if there is no drama, I wish Zach would just fucking, he should be able to just let it go, but he can't because I think people just keep asking him about it. Not my business, not my life. I'm just, now an outsider and hurt and I have my own feelings about it. But Jesus Christ, people, it's like, especially when he's live, like I said, it's all on him. It's all on him. It's really sad. It's really fucking sad. Yeah, it was something about that. Yeah, it was like a whole thing. And I'm like, yeah. And he makes it private and then people tell Zach about it. And then Zach gets upset. And listen, I'm pretty sure that it does. Oh God, yeah. Money Grace, you see in his poor chat, and I'm trying not to take a side, but I've seen things that they've both done. To me, oh my God, I can't believe it's been since after the tour. It's been over a year and a half. In the very beginning, it did not have to drag on this entire time, especially if they're not on a show together. And I wish Zach would stop saying, we can work it out. No, you don't live in the same city. Adam has made it clear. He has made it clear. I heard him reading the DMs. So Zach's reading the DMs from Adam, and he's reading them, and it's very clear that Adam just wants to go away. But I don't... Did you notice 2 days after talking about Morgan as your boyfriend? Really? No, because I don't watch him. Morgan and her agent. No, I got where I got that from. I've known that. I've been saying that. Adam can shove it up his ass. I've been watching that on Dana Wilkie's. He got it from the same place I got it because he is in Dana's Patreon and so am I. Him and Dana are very close. Him and Dana were hanging out in London. And it was at the same time that I was talking about it. So I'm pretty sure, because I also say that I get all my information from Dana, and I'm sure he does too. Did he really come on and say, did he make a point to say that? It's the same information I get. He has to, I tell you, if you remember, when we remember Dana's Patreon, of course, because actually, I believe that Dana's the one who first one that dropped it, but she drops it behind the scene, you know what I mean? And listen, it was a whole thing because we were trying to figure out where is Morgan, why is she, if that's true, it's definitely true, then there's another tied to this whole thing with Morgan and Kyle. I think they're related, right? So was he saying that I said it first? He said I didn't say it first. He said it first. Was he trying to compete with me, or is he just saying it in general that he's the one who, I broke the news? He probably came on and said, I'm the first one talking about it, blah, blah, blah. I don't think anybody else knew that besides, unless you're in Dana's Patreon. It's not. Dana's the first one to drop it, but Dana is behind a paywall. That's why. And I asked her if I can say certain things. Who did he cite when he said that? I wonder what site, what source did he cite? I'm going to have to go back and say it. I'm like, maybe, I don't know. Listen, I give you the information. The second that I get it out of Dana, and the Dana talks about it, I never give her, I never like post her links. Because like I said, she charges $6.99, but there's certain things that she also lets like the first 30 minutes of her confessionals on YouTube. Because she's trying to draw people in like I'm doing it for her now. And I hope she takes up, I hope that she lets us, because she does lives with everybody but me. And I feel some type of way about it. Dana. Because I'm not doing it for clout. I just like Dana. I really like her as a friend and as a person and as a content creator. We don't have to both agree about Adam. Look, we disagree on the whole Zach thing, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean we can't work together, because I believe that you guys love the tea that Dana has, because she gives us the whole pot of tea. Oh, God, I can't do it. Listen, I got it out of Dana's Patreon, and that's it. I never heard another YouTuber talking about it. I also don't watch a lot of other people's YouTubers, okay? And especially his, because I'm very hurt by him, so I don't watch it. And I hope that, listen, we probably broke it at the same time. Actually, if you probably watch my lives, I probably said this months ago. I said this in the summertime, because that is when Dana brought it up. This has been on the news. This has been in the news in these things since the summertime. And I can prove it to you. I will probably pull up the article that Dana showed us about him working there. And literally in the summertime, I was telling this, because I was telling you it's her sister. I said, actually, to Bravo Babe, now it's all coming back to me. Me and Bravo Babe were on in the summertime, and I was telling her the stuff that was in Dana's Patreon about Mauricio. And it was about him working at the agency, about her ex-boyfriend working at the agency. Working at somebody's. See? I told you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you guys? Something is up with that. Wow. Terry. I know. So do I, Mimir. So do I. So do I. This makes sense, Terry. This is making sense now. Doesn't that make sense? Whose child is she? Whose child is she? The mother's child? She looks just like Kyle. Her and Kyle look like twins, guys. Terry, where did you see this? I haven't. I literally, I haven't been in Dana's confessional yet this week. Or maybe I have. Me too. That is so good. That is so good, Terry. That would make sense. Kathy has her K tattoo. Not an M, but it's a K. Who gave the baby up for adoption? Kathy, maybe? Fucking wow. Where's Dana? Dana, where are you when I need you? Are you watching me right now? Probably not, Dana. Where are you? Dana, where are you? That's so fucking good. Yes! I said this. And the mom, oh my God. I'm the one, Dana. I got the sister thing out of Dana's Patreon. I'm not live on Instagram. Damn it. And I'm about to re-go live on it. I'm about to make it go live again. Hold on, guys. I gotta find Dana. It stops you after an hour. I'm gonna make a new stream real quick, guys. And I'm gonna Google this stuff, guys, because I am shocked right now. Because you know what? That would make more sense. That would make more sense. Doesn't it make sense of why they're so close? And she's doing a documentary, right? Since when are you a documentarist, Kyle? Like, really? Hospital. And I just hospitality. No, we're talking about real. Okay. We're talking about everything right now. I'm just gonna get real housewives of. No, you see me. Don't laugh at me because I'm like I'm typing like this with my hands. I'm mind blown right now because that would make sense. Because Kathy's got the tattoo. Audience. Public. Next. I'm sorry. Don't laugh at me. Stream key. Don't laugh at me. Back to you guys. It's not gonna let me do a new one. Damn you. It's really not letting me. Hold on. It may be a little. Oh, stop it, lover kitten. What's all doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. She's paste. No. Oh man, remove this destination from the stream. Remove. All right, I'm going to add it again. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're going to balance right. And then I'm going to look up. I'm going to try to find Dana. I'm going to try to find that because this would make sense. Okay, we have to look up like dates and stuff. Okay, like dates and stuff. Wouldn't that make sense? Like, I think I'm live on Instagram. Hi, Mama. Come here. You're live. I don't know. Maybe not. Hi. Well, whatever. Let's just. Here comes Momo. Can you love me? Oh, meow. Did you hear her? Oh, yeah, I'm live. Yay. Let me see it, though. Oh, no. Mute it. Please. Let me mute it. It's making me mad. Let me see. Mute it. I'll do this way. Mute. Excuse me. Double click, right click. Fuck, man. God damn it, well, let me get it. Instagram. Oh. Ha ha. No, I paused it. Oh my God, I don't know what this is. I don't know how to turn it down. I don't know how to read it. I don't know what to do. Let me see. Okay, well, no, not working. It's not working. Fuck, man. Right click that. It's not letting me. I'm gonna have to figure this out because I want to say, guys, it's not letting me. It's not letting me. It's pissing me off. Whatever. All right, back to you guys. Okay, well that pisses me off because well, let me do. I don't know. Why won't let me? Pisses me off. Once you're live, if your stream is public, I'll have to find a separate feed on the stream. Well, guess what? I'm not because you won't let me mute it, and you're pissing me off. StreamYard. Okay. Kyle's dad could be. I said that, but Kyle's dad passed away before Morgan was born, right? Maybe that is just Wikipedia could be wrong about her date of birth, right? What was Kathy's dad's name? We're going to find Kathy's dad's name. We're going to Google this real quick. All right. Kathy Kilton's dad. Kathy. Because that would make sense, right? Maybe Kathy gave her up for adoption. No. His name was... He died in 1997. Let me share this with you guys. Hold on. I think so, guys. Okay. Early life. Lawrence of Vazanio. Parents. Lawrence of Vazanio. That's... something's... I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm Googling, but... Yeah, Google. Like, who did Kyle hang out with? Yes. Oh my God. Mademoiselle, hello. If too arrogant, if you were Denise, what did they say? All right, guys, if you guys are listening to Mademoiselle, that's a good question. My comeback to Denise would be like, you had 3 years. What are you talking about? I really wouldn't argue with Erica about I wouldn't argue with Denise about the reasoning because the reasoning doesn't make any sense. You've had 3 years to talk about this with me. Why wouldn't you just say that at the dinner too? Why were you making it a whole thing? Because Denise has no idea. Because I believe that Denise was so out of her mind, she doesn't remember. If Kim's dad's different, okay, I'll put this up. If Kim's dad is different from Kyle's, yes. If Kim's dad's different from Kyle's, yes. Kathy's. That's what I mean. Like, there's something up with this. And I don't think Dana comes up with these, like, theories. I think they're true. I just think that she can't prove it. We don't have proof, right? And they haven't brought up. I'm telling you, there's something up with it. Man, because don't you think that, like, when Morgan and Kyle started talking, Morgan said something like, I was wondering why this lady from Beverly Hills was following me, but you're like a famous singer. So Morgan, why were you surprised? That's crazy. Unless Morgan knew that her adopted parents were the parents of Kyle somehow. Or that maybe Kathy gave her up for adoption. Wouldn't it be more like, because she's a lot younger. She's so much younger than Kyle. She looks just like Kyle. Do you think Kyle gave her up for adoption? Yeah, she's too young. You're right. She could be Kyle's daughter, guys. Let me pull this picture up. I gotta find this picture. You are gonna die. Morgan and Kyle, it's from this week or last week. They look like twins. Kathy's in the background. They look like twins. Let me pull this up. Kyle and Richard. They look like twins, guys. They look so related in this picture. And Kyle looks nothing like Kathy or Kim. Kim, Richard, Kyle, Richard, and Morgan. Wait, photos. They look so much alike, guys. Okay. They literally have the same nose. Okay. Is it this one? No. Oh God. Hold on. There's so many pictures of them, guys. Like, I'm telling you, it was just recently. Let me share this one with you. Yes, here's one they look like sisters, guys. I'm telling you right now. They look like sisters. Right? Like, look at their faces. Oh my God. We need to find the one from this weekend. They look like sisters. Look at this picture. Tell me, guys, you don't think they look like sisters? Look at them. They look like sisters or mother and daughter. Right? I think like mother and daughter. Weird, right? Something's up. Like, yeah. None of those women have. I know, but see, you can kind of see. I think you can kind of see Kyle. Oh my God. They look alike. This picture too. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can see it that good. Can you? How do you like blow it up? Get out. See me. All right, I'll call up. Okay, I don't frizz. I know, but like, I think that like, no. Like, what is going on, man? They could be mother and daughter, guys. Look at this picture. I'll share it with you guys. Hold on. Look at these pictures. Right? Definitely. And what am I doing on Dragon Image? They look like sisters. Hell yeah. Or daughter, mother and daughter, sisters, mother and daughter. I don't know. The whole adoption thing would make so much sense. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna have to do some investigating. I'm like, wait, what's this? Just fine. I was gonna find Dana. Where is Dana? I need her. Freddie told me I can't tag him any of my things anymore unless he's able to join the stream, which is, I was like, all right, whatever, man. I was like, okay, sorry. Maybe it's annoying. It's annoying when I tag you guys on Instagram. Is it annoying when I tag you guys, even though like maybe you can't show up or whatever? Sorry if it's annoying. Like Muddy Grapes, Mimir. I just dropped the link just in case. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. So if I don't tag you guys, I'm sorry. I just feel bad now. I guess it was annoying because if he doesn't want me tagging him, maybe you guys don't either. And I don't even like. I just sometimes I'll like it'll say mention on when I put the thumbnail for this, and I'm not asking anybody to collab. I'm inviting them to come to the live. But so if I don't I might just send you guys privately. I don't know. I do. Don't they look like sisters? They look like mother, daughter, or sisters. I'm telling you. And like, oh my God, matching rings and tattoos. Rings and tattoos, guys. Really? Something's up with it. Don't you agree? If you agree with me that you think they're like related, tell me in the chat if you guys think they're related. Okay. Right, okay. Your chat, man. All right. I gotta get back. Yeah. What? Wait a minute. Kyle's ring's a promise ring? Kyle's ring's a promise ring? From who? Who's she? Why? What? What? Whoa. People Magazine, if they get it in December. Okay. December 13th, the internet someplace Morgan Wine thought we're just friends. Shutting down the rumors. They keep saying it, shutting it down, say. How old is Morgan Wade? She was born in, guys, she was born in 94. She was born in, like, near me. She's a Sagittarius. She's a Sagittarius. Oh, I didn't share that with you guys. Sorry. Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, we're the ones who are making up this relationship thing. You know, they just fueled it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. She was born on December 10th, 1994. Is Kyle still? Says no. Blah, blah, blah. Fall in love with me song. Blah, blah, blah. That's so stupid. Kyle Richards. Yeah. Where did Morgan Wayne live? Virginia. She's Tourette's. She's hanging out like Faye and all. Like she's family or something. I'm telling you. It's a family thing or something. What's all the promise rings? Exactly. So I'm like, what do you guys do? We're like in our 40s and 50s. What do you like promise rings for? What are you people doing? I don't get it. Kyle has it. Ugh. They're just messing with us, I think. Listen, they need to, like, whatever. If they're just friends, but like the whole adoption thing makes sense. You don't fast friend somebody from Virginia that's not even in your inner circle. Think about it, guys. And if you're not dating and your boyfriend used to work for his your husband, no, Adam, that's not new news. Dana put that in a long time ago. So, I mean, I could probably find it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I get to the Patreon real quick. And I'm telling you, it's from the summertime. And the second that Dana talked about it, I brought it to you guys. And I told you where I got it from. So let's see if I can, I'm logged in. Okay, dishing Dana. Make me share my thing with you guys. Share my screen so I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. I'm not gonna, you know. All right, so let me look through real quick. So this is Dana's membership, guys. You guys should definitely be on there. If you guys know who NT is from Crazy Days and Nights, good freaking thing in there about NT, who NT is. What were we just talking about? Oh, okay. Morgan. I gotta like search Morgan's boyfriend. Because she did a whole deep dive on her. The very beginning works. I told you guys in the summer, I'm telling you. Okay, Mauricio. Agency, the agency. We can probably Google it, but let me see when Dana brought it to us. Showing post, Morgan. Okay, here it is. All right, make sure you guys can see. You guys see what I'm reading, right? Okay. This is Dishing Dana with Drama. Dishing Drama with Dana. Joe Link, reportedly Morgan Wade's ex-boyfriend or boyfriend. He's a professional musician, and he also works for the agency. Joe Link, here's the thing. What the fuck is happening? This is on July 3rd. I told you it was in the summertime. You see what I'm writing? Okay, just when you think you've got this all figured out, an award-winning Patreon finds Morgan Wade's boyfriend Joe Link's social media profile and works for Mauricio's company, the agency. That's a little weird. It says for Mauricio to hire Kyle's secret gay lover's boyfriend. But then there is a video from Morgan Wade's girlfriend a few posts down that Morgan is gay and Kyle Richards her new lover. I wonder who Joe Link. Okay. So you saw it, right? The more I look at Morgan, the more I see, here's Billy the 6 months ago. Somebody wrote, the more I look at Morgan, the more I see a resemblance to Kyle. They look related. You guys seeing what I'm saying? That was July 3rd. I guarantee you I said that to you around July 3rd. So if he just started talking about that, that's not new news. You see when Dana brought it to us on July 3rd. You need to go join her Patreon. I'm sad for the family. I've got a lot of pressure. See, this was 6 months ago. Dana knows everything. Here's the post attached to it. Joe Link. The agency. Morgan Wade. Right? Definitely something up with that. You guys need to get a Dana. Her thing is forever linked in my thing. But I don't see anything from this week, right? Dana. She was on vacation. Hanging with Adam in London. I very much had FOMO. What the fuck is happening? See? Comments, everything. There's what comments. Here you go. I am so confused. 4th of July. Now, Kyle maybe met Morgan at the agency function. Here, I'll read. You guys want to see the replies or no? Dana, don't be mad. I told everybody to join your Patreon. I'm not sharing the entire thing. I'm just reading. I'm just telling you, this is where I'm getting my information back in the summer. Insert Alan DuBois. Yeah, see? The whole thing is starting to sound more and more like a lot of BS going arranged for the show. Maurice, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. See? I'm so confused. Kyle has a lover, and the lover has a boyfriend. And Maurice. See what I mean? It seems ridiculous. This was 6 months ago, guys. So, all right. Well, that's that. I wish I was sharing on Instagram. It pisses me the fuck off. I don't know how to mute it, and I'm going to have to figure that out. It makes me mad. But, because I want to get more people to show up for my thing. I don't have a lot of people showing up. I love you guys, but, like, I should be getting a lot more than that with the subscribers I'm getting. And I'm looking at my analytics, and everything's coming from, like, TikTok. And I don't do that. My niece does it. She makes clips of my video, shares them, and then they subscribe. Then I don't think they come back. But I still love you guys. You're seeing, okay, I just put Dana's Patreon up there. It's always linked to my stuff. Go to her channel. Go to her Patreon, $6.99 a month. That's where I get all the information from. It's not new news, Adam. Sorry. Maybe he got it from Dana. Maybe somebody should see where what sort that slice did he sort. Because that's July 3rd. Dana put her sources in there. I got it from Dana, and I always cite it, and I do it every time. And I know back in July, if I go back to my things in July, you'll see me talking about that. And I will tell you about the agency, about how her boyfriend worked at the agency. I said it in the summer. So if you see him saying it in the comments, if you're in his comments and Adam says that he just brought all that news to us, no, I did in the summertime. And I cited the same source he probably did. So stupid. Whatever, Adam. A lot of content creators probably got the same information I did, and they all talked about it. It's not new news, though. But I talked about it the other day, and you guys know that, right? You heard me talk about it the other day again, and all of a sudden you say it came back up again. Amazing, right? I thank God that I do say where I get my sources, and I keep all my things, my videos. Not that I'm going to have a war on whatever. He's never going to ever give me credit for anything, ever. And I give Dana credit for everything. And I've been saying it since the summer. And I'm telling you, they look more like more and more. All right, it's been 2 hours. I love you all. I see everybody watching me on X. I want to call it. I love it. Thank you guys. I can't see who it is, but I will afterwards. But I see somebody on X. I appreciate you guys. And everybody on YouTube. And Wish it was on Instagram. I don't know. I can't tell, but I love you, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, if not Friday. I feel like I don't want to say. It's like, remember when you were younger and you'd be on the phone, somebody's like, "You hang up first." No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. That's how I feel. I don't want to let you guys go, but I will. And I'll see you soon. I love you guys, and I gotta find Dana because that's a really, really good one. She's definitely somebody's adopted daughter. Oh my God, yes, yes. Because she was born in '94, and that would fit Kyle's kids in the middle. No, oh my God, whose kid is she? Is she Kathy's? Oh my God. All right, guys, great theory, love it. Talk to you later. I'm talking to DMs.